Hey everyone, Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV here, and this video will answer one question regarding Guild Wars 2, which is WTF is Living World? And don't worry, I'll keep this spoiler free. Guild Wars 2 has had many releases over the years, and coming into the game later on, it can be a bit confusing seeing all the different stories. So let's clear this up. The game has two expansions, Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, and many seasons of Living World, which are like DLCs or mini expansions that continue the story in between and around those expansions. When a new Living World episode is released, everyone who logs in within the next month or so gets it for free. If you miss them or come into the game late and need to get previous ones, they can be unlocked at the gem store. For anyone super new to the game, you can get gems with real currency or in-game gold if you have the expansions, so you can unlock all Living World episodes by just playing the game if you wish. The order of release. The original game, which includes the current free-to-play game experience, is listed in-game under My Story, which includes the growth of your character from 0 to hero and fighting the Dragon of Undeath, Zaitan. Following that is Scarlet's War, aka Living World Season 1. Now this was an in-game one-time special event. When you get to it in-game now, you will see a cinematic describing the events as they happened in the past, but it is no longer playable. Living World Season 2 is next. This is a series of solo missions, some where you play other characters in the story and some where you play yourself, that leads into the story of the Heart of Thorns. I won't spoil it, but aside from the story, it offers a few achievements, one of which can get you an Ascended backpack and a converter, allowing you to turn bloodstone dust into loot bags. And if the phrase "feed me Seymour" means anything to you, this is a reference to that. There are no new maps in Season 2, and it is purchasable from the gem store. If you are comparing what you get from each season directly, this one gives the least. Next is Heart of Thorns, the game's first expansion. This is included free with purchase of Path of Fire. Being an expansion, HOT gives you access to a mountain of new content. A new class, elite specializations, raids, gliding, masteries, and many other features. For a more detailed breakdown on what the expansions give, check this video, which I will link in the description. The entire HOT story, and all stories past this point, is level 80 content. HOT includes 4 new maps, which are deceptively large due to their many layers. Next is Living World Season 3. Season 3 bridges the story between Heart of Thorns and the second expansion, Path of Fire. In addition to the new story, it includes 6 new maps: Bloodstone Fen, Draconis Mons, Ember Bay, Siren's Landing, Bitterfrost Frontier, and Lake Doric. Each of these maps have their own currencies and merchants that sell you Ascended gear in exchange for it. Even today, Bitterfrost is still one of the most popular locations to get Ascended jewelry and backpacks. Next up is Path of Fire, which continues the story, adds 5 new zones with lots of tie-ins to Guild Wars 1 Nightfall. New specializations for all classes and mounts were introduced. Specifically, the Raptor, Springer, Skimmer, Jackal, Warclaw, and Griffin could be obtained with Path of Fire. Again, I have a full video detailing everything the expansion gives. There is a link to it down below. For now, let's move on. After Path of Fire is Living World Season 4, my personal favorite so far. In addition to the story, it adds 6 new zones to your world map: Jahai Bluffs, Domain of Korna, Domain of Istan, Sand-Swept Isles, Thunderhead Peaks, and Dragonfall. These all offer way more ways of getting endgame gear, more world bosses to enjoy, and a couple of new mounts. Specifically, Season 4 Episode 3 Long Live the Lich includes the option of obtaining the Roller Beetle mount. And if you have all of Path of Fire and all of Living World Season 4 completed, you can embark on a long quest line to obtain the Skyscale. After this is the Icebrood Saga, which could have just been named Living World Season 5. In addition to more story, it offers more maps, strike missions, dragon response missions, world bosses, and ways to get Ascended gear. At the time of recording this, we are currently in the Icebrood Saga's Champions episode. The Icebrood Saga is scheduled to be the final Living World season before the end of Dragon's expansion. And that is how Living World works. If you want to play the story in order, grab all of them. If you want to unlock them based on what functionality they add to your account, I recommend Season 4, then Icebrood Saga, then 3, then 2 last. Plus, know that all of them are occasionally on sale, so waiting on those sales is also an option. Hopefully this helps clear up any confusion regarding what these are for you new players. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you out, please consider leaving a like for the YouTube algorithm, comment if you have any tips or tricks I've missed on this topic, and subscribe for more similar content. Special thanks to our patrons who make this content possible, and if you'd like to become one to see even more videos, there is a link in the description. Happy gaming!